However, I could hear other strange sounds between all the goblins' cries and shouts. I moved my eyes. Behind the goblins, I could see a tightly bound child. It seems like you are the last ones. Rather than sympathizing with the child, I felt something else. In the original game, one could choose whether to save the child or leave them to die. My choice. Of course I would save them. When playing the original, I didn't help or save the child because my setting then was that of a ruthless demon hunter, but this time I had mellowed the settings a bit. Furthermore, unlike back then, I'd become more invested in protecting minors as I grew older. Even the kid being an NPC didn't make much of a difference. Kids should always be happy and safe, no matter what. You pup. Well, saving the kid was one thing, and being immersed was another. The child seemed about the same age as the character's younger sister from the opening cutscene, which was absolutely perfect for my acting. You detestable demons. The space was large enough, so I decided to use my Zweihander, not the longsword. It should be fine. I put away the longsword and reached my hand to the hilt of the sword strapped to my back. The movement seemed almost ingrained in my body. I closed my hand around the firm handle. Sheeing. I pulled out the 1.6-meter long sword. Be honored. Keek. I didn't know if that thing realized what my drawing this sword meant, but the hobgoblin also raised its held staff. A few normal goblins rushed to the walls and slowly crept toward me. They'd probably jump me before I could reach the boss. You shall know death. However, it was rather troublesome that they looked down on gamers like me who had already cleared dozens of games. Victory to my blade, glory to the heavens. I raised my sword high toward the sky, attempting to imitate a knight. My class was nicknamed Demon Knight by those around the character to begin with. Even if I didn't give myself this nickname, some NPCs would still just call me Demon Knight. Did they arbitrarily decide to call the class that? I didn't think so. At least, that was how it seemed to someone like me, who valued the narrative and probability. So I decided that the character should at least act minimally like a knight for people to have given him that nickname. This was the result of that train of thought. I didn't intend to act too much like a knight either, of course. Frankly, if I wanted to consider chivalry even while hunting demons, I would have just played as a knight. There was no way that this character, who had abandoned the path of a knight to hunt down every last demon,